Hello guys. I want to talk about this particular issue that normally give me um, kind of bad feelings, and it's a subject all of us are aware of it. Yeah, I want to talk about the. I want to ask or talk about, do parents supposed to be paying for national exams like WAEC, NECO, JAMB for their children? For me, it has given me sleepless night many times because I feel that this exam should have been free. This exam should have been available for everybody in Nigeria. I feel that Nigeria can afford this exam. No, I mean that Nigeria government can afford to make this exam free for everybody. Yes, I feel like that. I feel, so many times you wake up, you look at what do the country offer you as a citizen of Nigeria. What do you gain? Apart from saying they wanted to increase the fee, which federal government has intervened and stopped it. But just look at it very well. For me, I don't think that parents should be, killing themselves to pay registered national exams for their children. Of which, if you can recall, like me, when I was in school, when I wrote work, yeah, even if my parents could afford it easily, there are so many of our classmates that dropped out because they couldn't get the money. There are so many other parents too, that have to sell a whole lot of things, including their wrappers, including their jewelries, to be able to enroll their children for these national exams. Looking at it in a perspective of, okay, maybe why government allowed the fees because the cost is enormous. If I look at it that perspective, this cost can be reduced more than half. It just change the form, make it computer based, accredit centers owned by private citizens, and regulate it so that they will charge a considerable fair fees. By so doing, one, you have provided kind of jobs, because the owners of the centers are likely going to employ a whole lot of people. They will employ people that have computer skills. They are going to employ maybe cleaners. You have created job opportunities. You have empowered a whole lot of people. And these fees that are supposed to be like 50,000, highest, they may be collecting 2,000 or 3,000 from students that want to use their centers. Badge them the way they are badged in JAMB. Highest. If you do this thing first, you're going to reduce the number of invigilators you're going to have for the exams. You're going to reduce cost of transportation because you're not transporting any materials. You're going to reduce a whole lot of even frauds. I'm talking about in case why parents, suffer this much to pay this much. In case if it's because the cost of the exam is too high. But I don't think it is higher than what government could shoulder. But I feel that Nigeria government is supposed to shoulder all these things. Probably where you see students or parents pay for national exams, maybe it's in African countries. I don't think apart from African countries, other countries in other, continents allow that, because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me that there is no fuel subsidy, no pipe-borne water, no good roads. So people basically gain nothing from government, no job opportunities, and at the end, you charge them high to enroll their children in a national exam. It doesn't really make sense to me. And whenever it's one of those things, I remember, you feel like God did you dirty for being in Nigeria, because I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how Nigeria as a country could not make these national exams free. I cannot. And I've told you one of the ways I feel. If, for instance, if you say, okay, the budget is too large, this is the way I feel that they can cut costs and make it free for everybody. What is your opinion?